Welcome, everybody. We are going to do a fall edition get to know us, almost like introductions. We did this once before when we were together, and it was so fun. So, yeah, put on my orange sweater. Julie's going with the leopard.
Leopard.
Awesome. So, this or that, Julie. I'll start with the first one. I'm just going to say the words. We can clearly imagine what do you like best. It's just this or that.
Okay.
Corn maze or pumpkin patch?
Pumpkin patch. Because I love pumpkins on my front porch. I love the whole vibe, the whole everything. We used to do family photos at the pumpkin patch. So I'm skipping the corn maze. I'm going right to the patch. What about you?
Me too. Pumpkin patch, terrified I'll get stuck in a corn maze.
Okay. Next one. Pumpkin spice or apple cider, Shaley?
I'm going to go with unpopular opinion and apple cider. No spider. See, I'm Halloweening over here.
Apple with a side of spider.
Yeah, apple cider. You know what? Pumpkin, but anything pumpkin baked, I'm in, but not in a drink. You?
I'm going to be that gal. I'm going to be that pumpkin spice latte.
Scary movie or a movie marathon?
Movie marathon. How about you?
Movie marathon, under blankets. Scary movies, not good. Also, people don't want to watch them with me. I am a gasper and a screamer. So, nope.
Woo!
That's a hard no.
All right. Next one. A haystack ride or apple picking for your apple cider.
Okay. I can't just answer this one, this or that. So I would prefer to be on a haystack ride, but I want to go apple picking, but I don't want to pick the apples. I want to have a photo shoot looking like I'm picking apples.
Love it. I love it. I don't want to pick any apples either. I don't like doing the work. So I'm going to take the ride. I'm going on the haystack ride with a photo op.
We're hilarious. Oh my goodness. We're having the most fun. So I don't know if anyone's enjoying this, but this is making my day. Okay. Sweaters or flannels?
Can I do a combo of both? A sweater on top and then flannel, especially when we do these Zoom meetings during this pandemic. But if I had to pick one, I'm going sweaters all the way. How about you?
Yep. Flannels were before sweaters, and the collection I have is embarrassing, and I am known, I do this even for my friends, I am known to find the best sweaters thrifting. The best
thrifting
sweater. Yep. And
awesome.
I'm all for a baggy, cozy sweater.
Apple pie or pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie with so much whipping cream.
Yeah, I'm in. And maybe a dollop of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. And maybe everybody else could like make it for us and deliver it without getting us to answer the door.
Exactly. And if you're wondering what that's about, watch our latest episode or upcoming episode. You'll know why.
Okay, you carve a pumpkin or jump in leaves.
Can I take option 3, paint a pumpkin?
Yes, you can.
I'm on Pinterest far too often, and I've now seen where they whitewash and distress pumpkins. So
awesome.
I'm going to off-road and paint a pumpkin. How about you?
Okay, so I need to tell you a story because you're going to love it. So I ran this group called Flourish, and our color was purple, and I painted a purple pumpkin.
Love it.
And then I gold foiled one. Do not recommend. 0 stars.
All right, I'll skip the gold foil right to the purple paint.
Yeah, but if I had to do those, I get my husband to do all the carving of pumpkins. It makes me angry and frustrated.
Yeah.
But again, I would do a photo op of the jumping in leaves.
Okay, Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Why do I feel like I have to explain everyone? Okay, so can I take a bit of both? I love Thanksgiving. In fact, I love the idea of Friendsgiving because I don't have family here. And so I love that. We do little thankful. We all, even though my kids roll their eyes as teenagers now, we say what we're thankful for. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. I like the idea of Halloween. And I love the idea, like I love dressing up, and I used
Yeah.
to make like family themes. They won't let me do it anymore. And that kind of thing, but the actual like day, I don't like the scary things, the creepy
No,
things.
me
I don't.
neither.
I always get those things that people put out and they jump at you. Oh, and
I know.
and I don't want to be we have stairs, so we don't sit in the foyer. So I also don't want to hand out candy. I
Oh,
It's hard. So I put a big thing out and I make a funny like take one, like a cute little poem or whatever. So
take
all
one
that
or
to
take
say
100.
is I would have said Halloween a few years ago, but now I'm truthful with myself.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's
Um,
good to be self-aware and honest.
oh no, I answered the next one, I guess. Trick or treat or give out candy.
Well, I'm going to jump back because I didn't answer yet. I'm going to go with Thanksgiving because I love getting together with family and I love my mom's stuffing. Mom, you make the best stuffing. It's like handmade with apple bits. And I'm with you on Halloween. I like the concept, I like the dress up part, but I don't like the dark side. And I actually used to have a lot of anxiety over the whole handing out and making small talk with the trick or treaters and the parents. So Thanksgiving for sure.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh, I have
now
a funny story. Wait, I have a funny story. You are gonna whatever. This or that is not going fast. We don't do this or that. We do a story with everyone.
yeah, we use our words.
Okay, this is the one of my most embarrassing stories.
Ooh, bring it
So
on.
I was the event planner for like all of the school ones. So we did a Halloween dance, right? For elementary.
Yep.
Very cute. And I did this game where painted this giant ghost and then made like little word bubbles that said boo, and it was called Pin the Boo on the Ghost. Hey,
Oh,
luckily I'm super good friends with the principal, but we're sending messages, and I do talk to text and I rarely check if it's right.
oh no.
So I text the principal of my kid's school. Do we want to play pin the boob on the ghost again?
So inappropriate.
And he's like, no, absolutely not. But we joked. It was luckily I knew him, but I was like, I couldn't make eye contact for a few days.
Talk to text can be very dangerous.
Edit them. Now I only do it with people that would laugh if I embarrassed
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Okay, buy a costume or make a costume?
Oh, I buy it and put it together and design it,
Yeah.
but like sew something, hell to the no.
Well, I'm like you. I'm gonna go to the thrift store and I'm gonna put something together.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, my mom always made my costumes, and this is gonna age me, but my favorite costume of all time was Cabbage Patch Kid, and she even made a wig with the yarn hair all curled around, and then like the arms and the legs with the stuffed dimples, and like the bum with.
Okay, my mom tried, bless her
Yeah.
heart, but I was a Care Bear, but I looked like a sad rainbow teddy. Oh, it's so bad. She tried. It's so bad. And my brother did a pumpkin and she thought she was clever, like doing a big orange garbage bag and stuffed it with newspaper. But every step he took, it fell out. And he was like, I love her. Love you, mom.
Yeah, love you, mom.
Love you.
Fireplace or bonfire?
Bonfire.
I'll take a bonfire
We have
too.
the best and most cool conversations around a bonfire, and my kids, we like to do when we're there, like questions like these or top 5 movies we do, and we find out things about people we've known forever, and also like I find it's like intimate. And
Yes. I'm bonfire all the way, although I'll take a nice fireplace also. But when I was a kid, we would go to my aunt and uncle's every summer, and the bonfire, we had one every night.
oh,
And for my 40th birthday, all I wanted was a bonfire. So we had a bonfire at my brother's house, and my brother-in-law got out the guitar and we sang, and
oh,
it was perfect. It
I
was
love
folky,
it.
intimate, and I love watching fire when it's contained.
Watch Netflix or read a book. I know this one.
This is hilarious. I'm a picture person. I wrote a book, but I don't read books. So I'm going to watch Netflix any night. What about you?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Netflix, but I'm a book. And I
Okay.
read, like I do everything in life, I do it very fast. And I was struggling last weekend. Book is my escape when I get depressed too, because it's just
Aw.
in other lives. And I've been known to cry over my friends in my books.
Aw.
But I read 3 novels last week.
What? I don't think I've
And
read
it's,
three novels
yeah,
in my
I was
life.
just not doing well. And it was just, I knew it was either that or I was going to do shopping therapy.
I
And
was going to say shopping.
yeah. So yeah, and I love books. Like I don't usually read really light books. I like books about social issues, but I like mostly fiction,
Yeah.
but it touches on an issue. Is this the last one?
Oh, yeah. Explore nature or explore the city.
Ugh, that's too hard.
I know what I'm doing.
What?
I'm there is a part of me that will always be a city girl. So drop me off near a coffee shop, some shopping, and where I can people watch, and I will explore the city any day.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like this or that is very hard for people with bipolar because I'm thinking like
We want it all and we want it now.
exactly, because I grew up on 4 acres in the bush. My
Oh,
dad built our log home. I love nature. I go hiking with Rob all the time. Yeah, like put me by water, but I also moved away from the small town to the city, and I love the tall buildings, and I
yeah,
love like stores and just cute little places to go, and the bustle and
yeah,
hustle and people watching. So I can't pick, but that is where, if anyone wants to know, that is why I live in the Lower Mainland and
yeah,
pay like a gajillion dollars to live here because I am in a like the suburb of Vancouver, so it's like small town, and I'm surrounded with mountains and trails and lakes. But then I just
uh,
drive 20 minutes and I am downtown, and it is the best place for me.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that's this or that. Julie, I would love before we go if you could describe uh a
My
beautiful picturesque fall day for you.
All right. Well, I referenced my sweater collection earlier. So the weather needs to be cool enough that I can bust out sweater, a scarf, some boots, maybe a toque. That would be a ski hat for anyone in America. um, and so it's got to be cool out. I'll take a little bit of drizzle, a little bit of rain, so that I have an excuse that there aren't these huge expectations. And I always need to start my day. I would start it with a coffee, or maybe I keep going. So maybe 3 cups of coffee with fireplace lit. I'm not reading a book, but just basically a super chill day, and then maybe a stroll into the city. I actually love a rainy day because someone once told me it just takes the expectations down. You don't feel guilty about cozying up on the couch watching TV. Not that you ever should, but you don't feel this like,
Yeah.
and especially in Vancouver, when the sun is out and it's beautiful, there is this sort of inner pressure to, we need to make the most of today. So on a
Yeah.
rainy, cool day, you can just sort of just cozy up and chill out. What about you?
Yeah. I would sleep in first of
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
And yeah, big latte. And
Ah.
I would love to go first for a forest walk with little Max and maybe my family, and actually have like my teenagers be pumped about the walk, or maybe even just not complain.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and then end up going for coffee or brunch with my friends, and
Right.
then cozying in with my family with like popcorn and just doing the movie marathon. So I want it all.
Does everyone notice that Shaley mentions her family and her children and her dog? And my response, there is no sign of anyone else but me.
But that's
So
what brings you joy. Introvert,
yeah,
extrovert.
I'm going to allow my family to take part in a little bit of my day. But yeah, you're fantastic, Shaley.
I took those tests and like Myers-Briggs and all those tests, and I remember one said you are 2% introvert.
And I'm like 150%. So I need to add in a perfect fall day would be no phone calls,
Yeah.
no text, no emails. Well, we are wishing everyone, we hope you are all as excited for fall as we are. We thought it would be fun to just share a little bit about what our favorite parts of fall are. And so, yeah, hopefully we've given you a laugh or given you a bit of insight into a more personal side of us. We're not always,
Yeah, we talk about, even though we enjoy it, we talk about a lot of heavy things. So this
yeah,
is really therapeutic for me to just share a different side,
yeah.
a
And
different
I
side
mean,
of us.
yeah, bipolar disorder is it's a big part of us, but it's also just a sliver of the whole piece of the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is bipolar
this
fall
is
edition.
bipolar fall edition.
And we hope you have a beautiful fall. And if you don't, that's okay too.